Black Keys Trap Key, meet the pro.
All right, y'all know the vibes, man. We back at it for the 22. Just dropped volume 22 as well. So I'm super, super excited because artist I got with me today is on that thing talking that shit, but so we gonna get into it. But first, I want to introduce the one and only Bozzlaydee. What's popping? What's good?
What's popping? What's popping with you, Nisa?
Hey man, I'm good. We blessed. We here. I'm
Hey,
excited. You know,
hey, man, and that.
how you doing?
Okay, I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now. I'm in New York. It's cold as shit out here. Like I said, use my rollers. Hey, I gotta get ready. I'm trying to get ready. I was supposed to be somewhere at a certain time, but it's cool though.
We
So I'm doing radio interviews, press runs, and stuff like that. So
into it. I love it. I love it. So where you from?
I'm originally from Chicago.
Chicago, Shot Town. I got know a couple people out of there. What side of town?
I'm from out west, and
Okay,
then I
okay.
went to school outside.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, you definitely doing your thing. I really, really want to know before we even get into your music, like just kind of give us some background about yourself. Like how is it coming up? Like, cause I want to transition to what you be talking about in these records. And I'm quite
Yeah.
sure your upbringing and your background and stuff got a lot to play with it. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I mean, like I said, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I mean, you could tell pretty much anybody that know from Chicago. I mean, it's a lot of talent there. We do a lot of music. We into like dance groups. We into a lot of things, and I saw a lot of things growing up. I grew up before my time, but I wasn't no fast girl though. I was just more like, I want to see what the grown ups doing. So I was always picking with the grown ups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that I was able, seeing so much in my life, and then being able to be around older people like my grandmother and them showing me the ropes and talking to me about life. That's why I could spit those things I spit on the records, because I ain't gonna spit nothing if I ain't never did it or never seen it. You know what I'm saying?
I love
So
that. I love that. I love that. How long you been doing music?
I've been doing music since I was a little girl, but just actually dropping everything. I left a whole career. You know what I'm saying? I was a nurse before this, and just like literally dropping everything and just focusing on just my music. It's going on about 2 years now.
And I look, I like to do my homework. So, I went and checked out all your stuff. You got the Boss Tribe, you got the merch. I mean, you got a lot of things going. So, and to hear you say that you left your career to do this, that means you believe in
Yeah,
yourself. So,
yeah,
so like
definitely.
for you, what's your biggest goal right now with Bozzladee brand?
My biggest goal is just to, like, Boss Tribe is about bringing women together, and what I'm saying, creating platforms for women, because anybody that know anything you're trying to do in this industry is hard for us. You know what I'm saying? So I want to create that platform to where women can come, whether you want to be whatever you're trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, women who got, of course, your mind got to be right. You got to be right, all well put together. And then, just create that platform to help women, uplift each other. So that's what the Boss Tribe movement is about.
Love that. I love that. So like music wise, rap wise, like what women inspired you? You know what I'm saying? Coming up, like what's some of the rappers that really
And Queen Latifah and MC Light, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you that right now, off the rip.
Dang.
Yeah,
Oh,
off the rip. Them. And just to see how they came out with the music and they turn out to be icons. So
mm,
that's what, I'm saying. That's what my goal is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing it for nothing. I want to leave a mark. You feel me? So
yeah, yeah. And you definitely leave it a mark. You moving, you in action. You got the new single, I Do What I Want. Tell me about that. We got cause you was talking that shit. I want to know like what was you did you do the song before you got the track? Like how was the process?
the process, like, I had already wrote the song, because I write more than anything. So I had already wrote the song, and when I came in contact with the producer who produced it for me, he was playing some beats, and I'm like, "Hey, you just did that from scratch?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just did this." I said, "I got something to go to that." So I spit it to him, and he didn't even want to work with female artists because he had worked, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
female artists previously before me, and of course, people act like they want to do this, but then they really don't. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And and he heard the way I was spitting. He was like, "Yo, we going to the studio tomorrow to
Yeah.
go record at this studio." Shout out to my Rap A Lot family. I recorded the studio in Takeover in Houston.
Okay.
Studio. So that's why I record that I Do What I Want. It.
I love it. I love it. And the video is out. They need to go
Yeah.
run that up. Hey, you pull up,
And
you know what I'm saying? You pull up in that white thing, like, ooh,
double R, baby. You
ooh,
feel me?
ooh. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like listening to rappers that make me want to get some money.
Come
Like
on
that's
now.
that's
Yeah.
that's that's my lane. Like anybody's gonna
Yeah.
like Dolph, one of my favorite
Motivation.
rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I want to get to a bag, and that's how I feel listening to you. I keep saying talking that shit, but ladies and gentlemen, I talk about getting to some money, like some
Yeah.
substantial shit, like not letting nobody play on your top. Like, and
Exactly. And
that's what I
staying
feel like the vibe is.
yeah, and like, just staying focused. And then, like, as you know, in the hook, I was in a relationship previously for, a little minute of time.
Mhm.
And, it inspired me because that ain't the single that I thought was gonna take off. We was pushing another single.
Okay.
And then start hearing that single, they like, no, that's the one. That's the one. So of course they always say the music that you put your heart and soul into when you going through something, that's the single that's gonna break you out. And that's the single that broke me out.
I love it. Hey, that's a hell of a story right there. So
Yeah.
let me ask you this, because being a woman, we understand how difficult it is. It's definitely hard to create these communities, but I'm so glad that that's something that you definitely put at the forefront. How is it like trying to have a relationship with what you're trying to do?
It's hard.
Mm.
It's hard. Anybody that knows, I'm gonna tell you right now, like anybody that's in the industry, they know it's hard because you gotta please yourself, you gotta please your spouse, you gotta please your family, you gotta make sure your family good while you on the road. So it's definitely it's difficult. It's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? And then when you on the road trying to get the bread, you trying to worry about what the fuck they doing back at the crib because they feel like they not getting that attention
Yep.
because you go out there and get some money. So it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want this shit, man.
Yeah,
Let me put money first, then. Fuck it. And
man,
sometimes
on everything.
I'm done with. I got a goal to reach right now. Right now, I'm super focused. I'm looking past that shit. Like I'm
Yeah,
not even.
tunnel vision. I love it. I love it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm telling you now. Like like I said earlier, whatever you got, I need to have it when you drop.
Yeah. I think you another track that we pushing. Like I do what I want. That's the one that's charting. I mean, it's blew up on TikTok first.
Mm-hmm.
Then it hit the radio. Now we're gonna do a billboard in the spring in April in
Okay.
Times Square in New York City. Then I'll do my mainstream press run with that. Right now, I'm doing the colleges right now.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Mainstream radio, of course, in New York, the whole week we just gonna be there just doing radio interviews. You know what I'm saying? So
Fire. That's fire. So besides like the single, are you working on a project, working on an album, EP? Is that something you're thinking about?
I'm actually working on the album right now. I am working on the album. I got a shitload of songs, and just God bless me with the team that I have. So
Mhm.
I have the work. I just need the team to put it together. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna stay in my lane. I can't do anything else. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
so I'm getting the team together now. Everybody going through the music. They like, yo, this is fire. This is fire. Like when they listen to it, so they like, man, this need to be on the album. This need to be on the album. So I just make music that, like you can, that like that never lasting music, like anthems. I make anthems. I don't just make songs. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, and that's gonna go far. I just feel like like I said, you just influence. Like I just like listening to you because I want to get to some money. I want to get some paper. You know what I'm saying? For real. Would you?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what advice would you give somebody that's sitting here listening or watching to this interview, as if they're inspired to do this thing, to do this music thing, or whatever dream they got? What advice would you give them?
Man, just keep doing that shit. Don't look for nobody to pat you on the back. Don't look for no handouts. Don't look for nobody to believe in you more than yourself. If you got a dream and this something you want to do that shit. Like don't let nobody stop you. You know what I'm saying? And just make sure you give the man upstairs the glory and just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Because it like even being in a relationship, that motherfucker ain't gonna help you get to the bag. They act like they is, but they not. I mean, come on now.
Hey, on gang.
We see Mary go through this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
bro, like, so you just gotta stay focused too.
I love
You
it.
know, what you got going on, just stay focused. And also you got to have what's very important about anything that you do, you got to have patience. You got to have patience with anything that you do. You never rush nothing. Because when you rush some shit, you wind up in some shit you don't want to be in. You know what I'm saying? So, patience. Just a lot of patience.
You be dropping them gems. Hey, I gotta give you a round of applause. You be dropping them gems, boy. Y'all better listen up. Look, go learn something today. So let's do this. Is it anybody that you want to like shout out? I know you got a hard working team. You know what I'm saying? You got the tribe. Like, is anybody you want to shout out?
Man, I want to say shout out to my manager, man. Shout out to my team. Shout out to, everybody that's down with the Boss Tribe movement. You know what I'm saying? Because I've even met people just being off Instagram and they now working for Boss Tribe Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So like it's, just shout out to everybody that's making this dream happen, that's, putting themselves back so I can get where I need to be. I don't take that lightly. You know what I mean? So shout out to my team, shout out to God, shout out to my family. Shout out to you, Nisa, for having me on here, taking the time out to have me on here while I'm looking crazy and shit.
You don't look crazy. You look fired. Like you. hey, I'm telling you, I know you gonna get to some money. I don't like. Listen, it ain't even just about getting to the money. It's the mentality.
I'm gonna go up there, do my makeup, take these rollers out, put my clothes on, and guess what? Be a bad bitch in about 30 minutes.
I know that's right. I gotta come. I gotta come see you perform. Now, you done got me hyped. I gotta come check you out. Okay. You doing any tour dates? I seen on your Instagram you had some stuff coming up.
Yes, we actually just got off tour. I did a tour, and we doing Florida right now. And of course, we start from the South, and then because right now, I am stationed in Atlanta. Okay, but of course, right now I'm in New York, but so we just, coming around doing it, doing a tour. But my next big show, which is a concert, will be March 26th in Florida. Right. So that's a grand opening of one of the Little Haiti Chef Creole. Shout out to Chef Creole for, having me. We finna start doing the Carnival Carousel things. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be opening up for that.
Hey, man, listen, hats off to you. Like I said, I support you 1,000%. And I can't wait to just see, everything come like how you say it's gonna come, because it's coming. It's there, really.
Okay, it's coming fast too, man. I mean, I had some bumps and bruises, but hey, shit, if you don't have no hiccups, I don't want shit easy. You feel what I'm saying?
I know that's
I feel like I like the down parts more a little bit, because it give me a challenge and it let me know. It gave me, a chance to think, like, what? Okay, so look, I can't do this no more. Let me do something else. Yeah. And if I do it this way, I gotta make sure it works, because ain't no plan C. God damn it, it's just A or B. That's it. That's it.
Hey, I'll be the same way. This is it. This is all I got. This gotta work.
Like for real. So
yeah, I love it, man. I definitely want to be part of, you know what I'm saying, like support whatever you got going. I really
you a hustler. So I did my little homework on YouTube, the little time I had.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So I shout out to you too, and you keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody get in your way either. For real.
I take that for real.
Personality gonna take you far, and that's what people don't understand. You gotta have a personality when you do this shit. Right. Like, if you're not likable, I don't even know why you're in the business. Like, somebody gotta like something about you, bro.
I be telling artists this all the time. I actually stopped telling them, because it's like, man, you have to be. No, you gotta want to work with you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta be likable. You got to be likable, man. Approachable. Well,
have a little bit of humility. I mean, you don't know your shit, but
I'm gonna be all serious and shit. I'm like, bro, if you want to be that serious, just go ahead and go to jail, bro. Like, like, they're the only serious motherfuckers I know.
And they behind the walls.
Yeah, that shit, bro. Don't do this. Don't come over here with that bad energy. We don't need.
I know that's right. Well, look, I want to do this. I want to jump to your record. I want you to, before I do that, tell everybody how they could connect with you, because I'm on Instagram all the time, and
right,
everybody on Instagram, but I know you got the TikTok. But go ahead, shout out your socials.
Man, y'all make sure y'all follow me on all social media. When I say all social media, y'all know what I'm talking about. We're not gonna name it individually. It's BOZZLAYDEE1. I always put the one behind it because, just to let them know I'm the first and only Bozzlaydee with a Z. So like when people like Bozzlaydee, they do an S, I'm like, bro, no, that's not how you start it. That's not how you
Facts.
With a Z. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can follow all social medias, BOZZLAYDEE1. And I do follow back if you got some shit going on. If you ain't got shit going on and you ain't posted a month ago, I ain't following you back.
It's kind of, it ain't really, ain't no reason to do that. Like, it's no reason to do that. Like my Instagram, I don't post that much on Instagram. I don't be feeling no way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's other them people. I don't know. We ain't gonna go down that soapbox. I'm not gonna go. we talk about Bozzlaydee, okay? We ain't talking about y'all. Okay. I didn't enjoy this conversation. I know you got to get ready for your show, but you got to come back. I mean, at least a couple times, something,
We definitely got to come back so I can look a little bit better. But hey, at the end of the day, this people.
Hey, you fine though. You fine though. Like everything, like you got it all together, man. And I'm really excited about your record, about what you got going on. I'm glad we got a chance to have a conversation, get to know each other, and it's a one of many.
Yeah, that's definitely we definitely gonna hit it off, man. For real.
You a real one. I know it all. You a real one. As soon as I listened to the record, I knew it. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, no lie, like when I be performing it, it's like to be honest with you, it's more dudes that like that song than females. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big thing because a lot of dudes, like, they'll come to me and they be like, yo, I don't listen to no female rappers. Like, I don't listen to none. But shorty, I'm waiting to hear what you got next. Like, I will bump that shit in my car. Like, I will bump shit. And like, they'll sit there and they'll be like, hey, what's your social media? How can I find your record? So on my analytics, like, majority of the men are buying my record. Yeah,
you a game spitter though. That's what I like. I really like, the people that's gonna teach me something. Like, I love Pimp C, one of my favorites. Like I said, Dolph, one of my favorites.
Peace, man.
Yeah. Like, that's what I like.
Yeah, because I stayed in Texas for about a long time, like some years. You know what I'm saying? So I had the ability. Shout out to Lisa Jackson. She was my PR. She was UGK PR. So when we got the news Pimp passed away, man, that shit, like, it hurted everything. Like, Texas was on silent, bro. Like, on silent.
That was a huge loss. Like, I feel like a lot of the
it was a big loss for the South, man. Like, it was a big loss, bro. Like, for real.
That's why I fucks with you heavy. I keep saying this, y'all. Listen. Okay. Listen to me when I tell you, go get the single. Run up the video because it's out right now. And matter of fact, let's do this. Go ahead, introduce your song, and we gonna run right into it.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and cop that single, baby. I do what I want. This is a real female anthem. When I tell you a real female anthem is a real female anthem, y'all go hear it for yourself. Trust me.
Let's meet the plug. Let's get it.
Let's go, baby.
I just woke up with his ass, cause I do what I want. And he gon' still run me that cash, cause I do what I want. And ain't no such thing as free ass, cause I do what I want. And no, you can't buy me no bag, I can spend on my own.